What's happening, everybody? It's Troy here. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we are going to be doing a very special unboxing. I'm super excited about this orchid. It is not a Cattleya, however. Um, no, but it is one that I've wanted for quite some time. We're going to be taking it off the bucket list. We are going into the month of September, which means my birthday is right around the corner, and I figured I would start off with something I've wanted for a while. So with that said, guys, let's get into this video. But before we do, if I could get you all to like the video, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to turn on that notification bell. So that way you can stay up to date with all my most recent content. That would be fantastic. All right, now we can get into the video, guys. All right, my friends, so we are going to open this in just 1 second. But before we get into it, I hope you guys notice I'm wearing this awesome hoodie. It is one of my mentors, one of my favorite people actually in the whole world. Um, it is her channel. And if you guys recognize this orchid, if you recognize the logo, then you will recognize that it is Ninja Orchids. And this is a really, really nice hoodie. I gifted it to myself around Christmas time. I bought it from Teespring. It's known as Spring now, I guess. Um, but it never came. It was like after Mother's Day, and I still hadn't gotten it. And I was like, man, this is a super special hoodie. It represents a channel that I favor very much, and it also has a great story behind it. So I really wanted this hoodie, and they were just gonna refund me my money or whatever. So anyway, I sent an email to Nina, and I don't know how she worked her magic, but she did. And I'm not kidding you. The beginning of the following week, this was in my mailbox, and I had an email apologizing from Spring, and they got my shipment to me, and this is an awesome hoodie. So I wanted to point it out. Temperatures here in Kentucky are finally cooling down, so I'm able to wear it, and I really like wearing other creators logos like on hoodies or on t-shirts, other nurseries, things like that. I really like supporting the community. So if you guys are interested, I highly recommend you go over to Ninja Orchids and pick yourself one up. Also, if you've ordered one and you are having a delay with shipping, reach out to Nina, because if she doesn't know that the problem's occurring, she can't fix it. But let me tell you, the second she knows that there's a problem, she will get it corrected. So I just wanted to shed a little bit of light. Nina's helped me a lot over the years, and I really, really, really appreciate her dedication to the orchid community. So if you guys are not familiar with Nina's channel, I'll link it down below and you guys can go over and check it out. She's got some really good information, especially if you are looking to grow in inert media. So with that said, guys, let's get into this unboxing. So this came from Norman's Orchids. I have quite a few orchids from Norman's Orchids. I don't have any problems. People have their own opinions and they can have them. I personally like them. I've not had issues, so I can't tell you how customer service or anything like that is because I've never had any problems with it. So I've ordered from both their Etsy shop and I've ordered from their website. Um, but they happen to have one of my bucket list orchids. And oh, packing peanuts. All right, let's just make a mess and I'll clean it up later. How about that? But they happen to have this bucket list orchid, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. They sell out very quickly. Oh wow. How did you get this big plant in that box? All right. And so anyway, they had this and I wanted it, and my birthday's right here. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna get it. I finally feel comfortable growing Catasetinae, as by now you can tell it's a catasetum. And they sell out of this one real quick. I see it all the time, and then they turn around and sell right out of it. And so while they had it in stock, I went ahead and picked one up. Uh, when I first got into catasetums, I decided I would get, what did I get? The Signotes Wine Delight. And that was a great, very first Catasetinae type orchid to introduce me to. And I brought it in and out of dormancy 2 or 3 seasons now, and I have a couple more that I've added of Catasetinae to my collection. and I feel comfortable with them now. This is going to be a very big Catacetne, and it is going to require a lot. So before I got it, before I spent good money on a nice orchid, I wanted to get some experience. Now I have the experience. Now I feel comfortable, and I should probably tell you guys what this is. I'm sure most of you have guessed it by now. This is a hybrid created by Fred Clark, and then a genus was named after him, Fred Clarkiara. This is the After Dark, yeah, After Dark Black Pearl. Man, I should have just went with it. I was right. And it is FCC AOS. So very, very good awarding on this. I can't remember the total points, but I did read an article about it, and it was highly awarded. Um, but I do know that the fragrance is supposed to be phenomenal. This is going to be an all black orchid, and I'll post the picture up here so you guys can see it. But the fragrance is supposed to be phenomenal, and I have a Calesia. This has Calesia in its background. It has Rebecca Northern as a grandparent, and I have the Calesia rosea, which smells fantastic. So I highly recommend this for fragrance lovers. Um, and I really like catasetums because what they grow 6, 7 months out of the year and then they're dormant the other half. So that's really easy. And they usually give a really big show. These will put out like nice pendulous spikes. Also, if you check out Ninja Orchid's channel, she has a Fred Clark Yara After Dark. And it has these beautiful pendulous sprays of blooms, and they look fantastic. So I can't wait to smell this orchid. I can't wait to grow this orchid. I figured it'd be a great start to my birthday. I wanted it from the very beginning, but then I found out it had different requirements, and I was like, eh. And then by maybe the end of that year, I was like, well, I'll try the wine delight. People seem to have, you know, ease, I guess, with growing this type of Cassene. So I got that, and oh, it was easy. I was like, all right, so I'll try another one. And then I got my Taiwan Gold, and that was easy. And then I got my Cluesia, and that seems to be easy. So I was like, all right, I feel comfortable with these guys. It's easy until there's a problem, and then I'll panic, right? But yeah, this is my unboxing, guys. I have the Fred Clark Kiara After Dark. I figured I would show it off to you guys. This came from Norman's Orchids, so their information's right there. I will also go ahead and link their website and their Etsy shop down below. So if you guys are interested in it, their Etsy shop had a like the price had the shipping included in it. Um, so that's an added bonus too. If you guys are Etsy fans, you can get on Etsy and the price and the shipping was all included. What I do like about the website though is you get options of what size you would like, whereas you don't on Etsy. So if any of you guys are interested, check that out. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I appreciate it. And you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care, y'all.